Well, we're back on the Kawasaki rebuild, and putting the camshafts back in now after faffing about quite a bit. And I've been using this product, which is an assembly lube. You're supposed to be able to run an engine, I heard, for even 5 minutes without any oil at all if you've got this stuff in the cams and bearings. But it's just to save any wear on startup. So all you do is just apply a small amount to the valve train and the cam bearings, just a little bit in there, just a smearing really, and then we've got to just put this one's been done but not tightened down, so put the cam caps back on, same for the inlet when I've got that done, and then time it up, and away we go. Well, we've got the cans installed. Just a couple of words on timing these things up. There's a mark on this, it says KZ750. It's similar for 750Es, Ls, Limiteds, Rs, Ps. I think they're all the same. Here it says Z7EX. This is exhaust sprocket, and there's a little line on it. I don't know if you can see there. There's a little line that says has to lay parallel to the face of the head. Z7EX it says, and there's a little line, and there's other marks around, but there you don't need those, you need that one. And then it faces parallel and forward, and then on the inlet cam there's another mark that says in, and again there's a line, and that again lays parallel and rearward. And then you have to count the links in the cam chain. So you start, the one just under the line there is 0, and the one just above it is 1, and you count around to here, counting the rivets till you get to 45, 46, and the line here that marks the above the in should fall between the 45th and 46th pin in the chain, and all this has to be done with you don't know, light down here. All this has to be done with 1 and 4 at top dead center. There's marks under here that show that, so 1 and 4 at top dead center. So anyway, where I'm at now is I've torqued up the inlet cam. I didn't have any trouble with that really, but the exhaust cam gave me problems, and I've had to tap out this one and put a helicoil in, and the number 1 cam cap over there, I was really a bit edgy about that. It didn't seem to be taken up very well. Anyway, I cleaned the threads with a plug tap, but it still doesn't go in smoothly as the one next door, so I'm really nervous about this one. If this one doesn't torque down properly, the exhaust cam's got to come out again, and we've got to tap that one out, so I really don't want to do that. Anyway, I'll keep you posted in a moment as to whether it torques down or not. So as it happens, this here cam is the one that gave me all the trouble, and I had no clearance at all, and I couldn't check it for the exact fit because I had no clearance at all. You have to put in your best guess, and as it happens, this one is pitched up so I can do the clearance on it, and it's I mean, you can do the clearance before I fitted the cam tensioner, which I haven't fitted yet, the chain tensioner. The clearance on that, the range is 3 thousandths to 7 thousandths, and the clearance on that is 8 thousandths. So that's a complete pain in the ass, because either I live with it and I'm not quite sure whether I can or not, or I take the whole cam shaft out again and put the right shim in there. So I've got to think about that. Well, it's quite late at night. I've been fiddling with the bike until just a little while ago, and it looks like one of the exhaust valve clearances is about 1 thou too loose. So I've come in and done a little bit of reading and looked at some discussion forums, and it seems to be a general opinion that too loose is better than too tight, and maybe that 1 thou over the spec isn't the end of the matter. So maybe I think I'm really tempted to run it and see if it tightens up. There's quite a bit of suggestion that from the forums that it'll tighten down on the exhaust side a little bit, perhaps more so than the inlet. So there's definitely an option to run it for a while and see what happens, and I'm kind of tempted to do that. I'm still thinking about it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I might have to think about that some more. So we'll see.